back then in North Carolina when they got him in Charlotte, he snitched on everything. He said everything, and they still got him a good lawyer to get out. And so that answers a lot of things. And Justin Johnson, the Straight Drop guy, he was the Cookie Girls artist. Raven was one of Straight Drop's artists that, or Straight Drop was one of Raven's artists that she manages and tells, you know how when they asked her if she signed any rappers, and she says she manages a rapper, but she would wish that she could do a co-sign with CMG. And Cornelia Smith is possibly her cousin. He might be Raven's cousin. And that answers how they knew Dolph and how they know that he's going to be there. It was because Raven tells her cousin, which is Cornelia Smith, and her artist, which is Straight Drop, that Dolph is going to be at the cookie shop. And that's how they know when to come by, and how all of them was able to come by together at the same time, because they all have a connection to Raven. And, you know, and it could have been a little innocent convo on where they tell, you know, when they're telling Cornelius and Straight Drop that Dolph is there. It could have been a little quick convo, quick phone call they made. And basically CMG planted Straight Drop, and it's sad that you know, they want to be in the limelight to get their music going, and Raven wants to set all this up and tell them where Dolph is, just so that they can do something and end up boosting their music career. Because, you know, a lot of people, they like to get fast attention and fast money. So they think that if they can get all this attention from doing this bad stuff, that's going to translate into attention, is going to translate into money, you know. And that's just not how it works. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they want to get clout and they want to be famous and stuff like that, and they're doing all the wrong things to try to be famous, and when all they should be worried about is keeping a roof over their head and having enough to have some food to eat and take care of their family. And if you're going to really want to be about money and stacking up, you shouldn't be worried about being famous and all that stuff. Because if you was to really make money, you would know how to get the popularity and how to get the attention in order for you to actually make money. If you're chasing a music career, you don't have to go set people up and basically use their downfall as a way to boost yourself up. Like, nobody is gonna approve that these days. Like, nobody's gonna sit there and be fans or back a dude who had to take down a whole nother guy just to get in a little spot that he got. So they crash test dummies. It's really not gonna last that long. And that's why, like, even with Wavy Navy Pooh, he had no rap experience, but he gets signed and then gets popped the next day. And, you know, it sounds like a whole lot of stuff. Like, you can even think of ODB from Wu-Tang Clan, same situation, and somebody cashes in on that. Now I watched a video where Yo Gotti and his bodyguard and Straight Drop walked in on Lil Boosie. And Boosie was not pleased. He was not happy. And Straight...
Whoa, Dad, look at that.
If you love being around the...
Drop was saying that, you know, he needs to pop him in the mouth because they had gotten into it with Boosie, apparently. So Yo Gotti didn't like what Boosie was saying, and next thing you know, Straight Drop and Yo Gotti walking on Lil Boosie doing something, and Yo Gotti's wearing a shirt with snakes on it. That's the video that I'm talking about, where Yo Gotti got like the Gucci snake shirt, and Straight Drop was in that, but now Straight Drop got set up and thrown away. And let me tell you, another reason why this could have been planned was because back in the day, I think there was somebody's brother in Miami. It's Blac Youngsta's brother in Miami was actually popped and taken out. And this time, when the Dolph situation happened, Blac Youngsta goes back to Miami where his brother was popped at, and he was there while they were doing the things with Dolph. Right before the Dolph situation, Blac Youngsta was out in Miami plotting something. And the next thing you know, the Dolph situation happened and his people are right there on scene. So, plus, don't forget that it's his girl's car, his car that he bought at first, that Benz. And basically, Blac Youngsta was determined to get revenge after they took out his brother. And he wanted to even out the loss of life from the family. And you can see that it's an Instagram comment where they even say that. And this the truth too. And his whole conversation with the insurance agent is basically what puts the nail in this coffin. That insurance agent came with receipts showing things that's gonna like, is Blac Youngsta lied. He was actually in Memphis, but he tried to do a lot of things that made it seem like he was somewhere else. Like he tried to make it seem like he was still in Miami when really he was already back in Memphis. And that's how him and his people was on the scene so fast after everybody else came out, after the whole city came out. So how is it that he gonna try to say he's somewhere else, but the insurance agent guy comes with receipts proving that Blac Youngsta was in Memphis? And I told y'all, the agent, he was in town. He told the agent he was in town. And once the deed was done, he was trying to get the heck out of town, and that he was trying to get out of Miami. He was trying to tell him he was getting out of Dodge County. So, he trusted that insurance agent, and he told him too much stuff. And basically that's what's coming back to get him, bite him in the butt. Straight Drop and his crew, they were the fall guys. And now it's all these authorities. They gotta be careful because it's authorities, it's 12 that's getting ran up on in their own driveway, in their own house, for no reason, in a nice new neighborhood. No reason, as in you wouldn't think it'd be no reason that they ran up on him, but there's a big reason. Why would a 12 get ran up on in his own driveway in a nice neighborhood? It wasn't like they were trying to rob him or take anything. They were after him because this 12 has something to do with something, and for some reason it's got me thinking that it's got to be related to the whole Dolph case. This whole case is, I don't know, it's very weird, you know what I'm saying? So basically, the car they claim was used is the wrong car, and it's a loophole they're trying to use to free Straight Drop and have him free Blac Youngsta from any blame and have Straight Drop take the fall. It's this loophole they're using. They use Blac Youngsta car that he bought and that he gave to his baby mama, but what really happened is that they used that, but they try to say that it was the white Benz that was stolen from some lady. That didn't really happen. All they had to do was basically have a lady come out and say her Benz was stolen, and then they pay her out for that car. And what ends up happening is they either use that same car or they use a car that's a look-alike. So they use Blac Youngsta car, but then they had a whole lady with a look-alike car call in saying her thing got stolen. That way they can't put it on Blac Youngsta, and that they're going to try to say it's the random dudes who took a car who ended up using that in the whole incident. So that's just to clear up how everything about that car was going around. And man, and that attorney that represent Blac Youngsta, he is CMG, and he set up CMG set these young men up big time. Straight Drop, Jojo Splat, all of them, Cornelius Smith. They thought that they were going to get paid and that they were going to get let off. No, the people who are getting let off is the ones who made the plan and the hit, and that these guys are going to be the fall guys. They're just too stupid to realize what they're getting themselves into. Like, anybody that's younger than me or has less experience than me, it's gonna be the people who you gonna use to run your little errands for you, because they don't have the experience, they don't know as much as you to figure out that they're being put in a situation that's kind of risky, or that they're gonna have to take all the risk if anything happens, right? So it's the same thing what I'm trying to say out there, man. And Blac Youngsta was on a revenge plan tip for his brother, and now you know, they're gonna put a RICO on that for sure. And yeah, basically that's what's the update right now. But y'all gotta stay tuned. There's about to be a lot more that comes out.